Hello and welcome to Cyberdroid's Funky Labs, and this is your host Cyberdroid, and we are continuing our Let's Play of Elder Scrolls Online. And this is my character, and his name is Drew Sparrow. And I'm going to go ahead and load up the game, and we are going to continue where we left off. And so, gonna wait for it to load up. One of the things that I didn't notice was that I had forgotten to level up my character, so I'm gonna do that now. So he actually gained a level and I wasn't really paying attention. So alright, so my character is a Nightblade, and I'm just sort of looking at the magicka, health, and stamina here. He has a lot of health, so he doesn't really have a lot of magicka or stamina, but I think health is probably a good first choice as far as I'm concerned. So I'm gonna give him health this time around. I'll be boosting magicka and stamina later on, but I think in the beginning levels, I think it's really important to have a lot of health, and it just makes it much easier. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and commit that. And this is where it gets really tricky for me. I'm never really sure what I want to do first. I mean, you have your classes here. You have assassination, and you have shadow, and you have siphoning. Then you also have your weapon skills. Now, I plan to have him, at least for the first 15 levels, do dual wield with daggers. I prefer that combat myself. And then later on, at level 15, when he can quick swap weapons in the middle of a battle, I'll have him switch to a bow. I mean, he'll use bow periodically throughout his adventuring life, but for the most part, it's going to be dual wield. So right now, I want to focus on dual wield, and also I'm a purist as far as classes go. You know, a lot of people will go with heavy armor or even light armor, but me, I'm a purist. When I think Nightblade, I think a sneak thief, stabby, pointy type of person, and most of the time they're going to be wearing leather armor or chainmail, and so that would be medium armor. Racial skills, well, I see this is actually the first time I've looked at these for racial skills for Breton. I haven't played a Breton previously. I usually play a Wood Elf or something like that. I see he has light armor affinity, and it increases experience gain with the light armor, which I like that. Crafting, I'm not sure what I'm going to have him do. I already have another character that's focusing on clothing. So, and I have another one that's focusing on blacksmithing. I'm not really sure what I'm going to have this guy do. So let's pick a class skill, and let's look at what we have. I kind of like siphoning myself. Strife, that's a good one. Deals 23 magic damage and heals player for 25% of the damage inflicted every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. You know what? I like that. So I'm gonna select that, and you'll notice that it automatically goes in that first slot there. So that let me just get out of that, and I want to make sure my I gotta change something here. Gameplay interface. What I want is I want my quick bars to be showing all the time. I don't know why I like that, but I just like that. I'm not really sure where that is. Interface. It should be an interface. Action bar. Action bar. Yes. Here we go. Always show. Alright, good. So, and we'll just resume. And see down here we have the action bar, and you see it down at the bottom where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have the R, that's for the ultimate ability, and over here is our quick slot. So we can quick slot some, you know, a potion or something in there, and every time we hit the like the slash key, and by default it's the Q key, but I switched it to slash because I keep hitting it all the time, so that's why I moved it way over on the other side, so I'm not using up all my potions. Alright, so here we are. We have to talk to Cadwell, so I'm gonna move out, and we're gonna get the show on the road. And hopefully along the way, I can pick up a dagger or some armor or something as we venture out.
One fine
so that's another player there. And here we are.
Night. Two dead kings got up to fight. Back to back, they faced
kind of
each other, drew their bows.
Well, see, he was crazy to begin with, so that's why, you know, being here hasn't affected him like the other Soul Tripping. Because, you know, you can't make crazy any crazier, apparently. So, here we go. Let's have a conversation with this guy.
Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it.
And he's got a pot on his head, look at that. Let's see, you must be Cadwell.
Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure.
Sir Cadwell.
And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then?
Let's see, we're trying to get inside the Prophet's enclosure. The door is sealed.
Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between.
Sounds like fun. How do we get through all of that?
Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well.
Cool, that's what we're looking for. Where's the entrance?
Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best.
Certainly will, thanks.
Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you?
Alright, I'm not going to go through all this, you know, tell me about yourself and how do you know Lyris and all that crap. You can play the game yourself and you can pretty much figure all that out and you know. So I'm not going to waste time on that. I want to hurry up and get out of this realm because, you know, it's actually not the most exciting part of the game, but, you know, I'm sure if you've never played the game, you're interested in seeing it. So, now, I'm going to try out that spell we just got, and here we go. Look at that, it just sucks the life right out of him. Back up when they die so we don't get hit by the explosion. Good. And off we go. And we've reached another door. And let's see, we have a chest here. And some lockpicking tools. It's always a bonus. And let's see. Now, normally what you want to do is you want to look around and look for, you know, containers and other things like that where you can like grab things and get loot. Some ground mall, you can use that to make food. Which food is a very good thing. Let's take a look at the map. Like I said, we're not going to waste too much time here. And that would be a trap. I hopefully will avoid most of them, but I'm pretty sure Lyris is going to run through every last one of them. She has a thing for pain, apparently, and she's not really good at avoiding traps. So, and you'll hear her scream as they go through it. Yep, there she goes. Alright. Well, that's fine. You know, if she enjoys that kind of thing, whatever. I don't judge. But me personally, I like to avoid pain. I'm not into that whole pain thing. There we go. I'm just gonna avoid that trap. And yeah, she's really enjoying that. It sounds like. So there we go. She's a warrior anyway, so she's used to pain. And I'm going in completely the wrong direction, which happens quite often playing this game. I often lose my sense of direction, get turned around really quickly, and just, you know, not only that, I was able to give Lyris another opportunity to get hit by some more traps, which puts a smile on my face. So here we are, found a ladder. Very good. And I'm gonna climb the ladder. And here we are.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead.
All right.
Quickly now, we haven't much time.
I'm following you. I'm gonna talk to him. Ah, I see the Prophet now. See him? He's in there. He's in that big cage, suspended in midair by some sort of glowy, stringy force of some kind. I'm not sure. Alright.
Alright. The good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel.
Why is it always up to me? Alright, what do you mean? Where are you going?
I probably should have mentioned this before, but it never seemed like the right time.
Of course.
There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
No! Don't do this, Lyris. There must be another way.
Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved. The Prophet chose you for a reason. Get him to safety. I'll be fine.
Alright. I don't like this idea, but, well, I'll do it. I'll keep him safe.
There are magical locking devices on either side of the cage. You need to deactivate both of them so I can begin the transfer. Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
Alright, I understand. Good luck. Alright, so basically we need to just touch these mechanisms here. Pretty straightforward. There's one on this side, and there's another one on the other side. Be careful not to fall down, because if you do, you'll die. So, and boom. Now she's going
I give
to
myself
give
that
herself.
the Prophet might be free!
I like the way she floats in midair like that. Wish I could. Alright, let's have a conversation with the Prophet here.
Thank the divines you are safe.
Wow,
There is that
you
at
look
least.
better as a ghost.
There has sacrificed everything that
Those
we
eyes
might
are
go
really
free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain.
Alright, can we find a way to take care of her with us?
I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige.
Promise? Alright, Vestige. Vestige, what's that?
That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one,
So
an
apparently,
empty vessel
Drew Sparrow
that
wasn't good
longs to
enough.
be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined.
Alright. Why does Lyris call you the Prophet?
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor.
Anchor.
The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
You don't know where it is? Alright. Alright, stay close then. Alright. Luckily for you, I've done this before and I know where it is, so I'm just gonna go straight to it. And besides, there's a nice little indicator on my compass pointing the right direction, so I'm gonna take one last look at the prison, and we can see there's floating comfortably. Here we go. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't find any decent armor. No matter. I'm only gonna have to fight this big boss, which I'm not really looking forward to. However, I have a great healer with me. So here we go. I'm standing in a circle of flames, and it's not really good for me.
I am the face of pain. The souls of the damned are my weapons. You will know eons of suffering.
Big bad guy.
Come, I will protect you.
Rolling ball. Alright. I'm gonna hit him with this. It's a good trick. Try and kite him. Kite him until my magic's used up. Prop's doing a really good job keeping me healed. That's good. Okay, I realize I kind of suck, but that's alright. Now it's time to talk to the Prophet.
The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first you must reattune yourself to Nern in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a Sky Shard.
Sky Shard?
A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
Alright, I'm ready. Let's absorb some crystal power here or something. Let me, I wanted to see what was in this chest. Grapes. Yum. Alright. I'm floating. I'm floating just like Lyris. I can't see.
Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, your children are lost in the fog between worlds. They cry out for mercy. Hear my voice, Akatosh. I require your strength.
Oh,
Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
Right. Oh, look. We get to leave now. And apparently it's quite painful. And looks like we're going to Glenumbra. Glenumbra, the westernmost region of High Rock. Contains the city-states of Daggerfall and Camorn, the great cemetery of Kath, Bedrad, and the wild areas of Hagfen. Glenumbra moors and the forests of the Enya. Well, could this load screen be any longer? They just did an update, so it could be why the load times are so long today. But it was a major update. It's the I believe it's the 1.2.1 update, and they've added the new. Forgive me if I'm not saying this right. The Kraglan expansion.
The vestige awakens once again. Come here.
It's a new quest area for veteran levels. And I guess we need to talk to this guy.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations.
That's inconvenient.
I am in a city of industry, where men speak of intrigues and plots beneath layers of innuendo and pleasantry. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path.
How long was I unconscious?
Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voyage between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land.
Wow, that explains the smell.
I'm afraid you'll have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal.
When will I see you again?
I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish.
Alright, looks like I'm gonna get a sealed urn. Which is red. It's level 3, so apparently I can't use it yet. And I'm getting 1 skill point, so I'm gonna complete the quest.
Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard.
Alright, where should I go?
You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore. Search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours.
Alright, I'm gonna say goodbye. And looks like we leveled up again. Alright, so with that I'm gonna end this episode of the Elder Scrolls Online Let's Play. And this is Cyberdroid. And thank you for watching Cyberdroid's Funky Labs. And click the like button and clicks on subscribe. It really helps, believe me. So have a great day, and I will see you soon.